So you run a home repair business, right? You know that timing is absolutely everything. You have to connect with customers the second their pipe bursts or the power goes out. Well, today, we're going to break down a really clear, actionable strategy to do just that. We're talking about using Google Ads to actually get your phone ringing. All right, let's jump right in.
Okay, first things first, let's get right to the heart of why this is so powerful. Most advertising, it's really about hoping. You're hoping your message lands on someone who might need you, eventually. Think about billboards or flyers. You're just kind of hoping for the best. But Google Ads? Totally different ballgame. It's not about hoping, it's about finding the person who needs your help right now. You're literally meeting them at their exact moment of need.
And that right there brings us to probably the single most important concept for making your ads profitable. It all boils down to one simple idea: search intent. So, what is search intent? It's really just the why behind a Google search. And for home repair, that why is almost always urgent. Think about it. Somebody typing "emergency plumber near me" isn't just browsing for fun, right? They're not planning a project for next year. They have water all over the floor, and they are ready to hire the first qualified person who can solve their problem. That urgency, that high intent, is exactly what makes these leads pure gold. But, and this is a big but, just knowing that these customers are out there searching isn't enough. It really drives home this one crucial point. The difference between actually getting those calls and just wasting your budget, it is all in the setup. So let's get into how to actually set these ads up for success. And we'll start by looking at what not to do. You know, there is one single mistake that we see businesses make over and over and over again. It costs them a fortune in clicks that go nowhere, and it leads them to think that, Google Ads just don't work for me. So what is it? Here it is. The number one mistake is being way too broad. Now, targeting super vague keywords like home repair or contractor, it seems like it would make sense, but it is an absolute trap. These terms are incredibly expensive, and they tell you nothing about what that person actually needs. It's the quickest way I know to just burn through your budget and have absolutely nothing to show for it.
Okay, so if broad is the enemy, then specific is your best friend. This is where you actually make money. The solution is to use keywords that sound exactly like what a real customer in distress would be typing into their phone. Put yourself in their shoes. When you're in a panic, you don't just type plumber, do you? No, you type out the entire problem.
And this table just lays it all out, crystal clear. On the left, you've got these broad, expensive terms like electrician. Who is that person? Where are they? Do they need a whole house rewired or just a light switch fixed? Who knows? But then, look over at the right side, emergency electrician Sydney. Boom, you know exactly what they need, you know where they are, and you know it's urgent. Now that is a real lead.
All right, so you've got the right keywords dialed in. Now, the ad itself has to do some heavy lifting. It has one job: instantly build trust and convince that searcher to click on your ad instead of the 3 other ones right there on the page. Here's the thing. A great ad isn't trying to be clever. It's just clear. It's honest. You just state the service, plain and simple: boiler repair. You include your location so they know you're actually local. You speak to their urgency with something like same-day service, and you build that instant trust with licensed and insured. And then you've got these awesome features like call and location extensions. These are absolute must-haves. They put a clickable phone number and your address right in the ad, making it so easy for someone on their phone to just tap and get help. It's just zero friction. Okay, this next part is absolutely critical. And honestly, it's where so many businesses completely drop the ball. A person found you, they trusted your ad, and they clicked. What happens in the next few seconds determines whether you get a new customer or just another expensive click. Look how simple this should be. This is the ideal journey for your customer. They click the ad. They land on a page about the exact service they were looking for. They find your phone number right away, and they call for help. Anything, and I mean anything, that adds friction to this process is literally costing you business.
And this right here, this is the number one obstacle. So many businesses make a great ad, and then they send people to their generic homepage. A homepage is cluttered. Think about it. A customer with a flooded basement does not care about your About Us page. They need a page focused only on their problem, like emergency plumbing, with a huge phone number they cannot miss. And for the love of all that is good, it has to load lightning fast on a phone. All right, we've covered a lot, so let's pull this all together into a super simple checklist you can use to get your own campaigns up and running. Here it is, your roadmap to success. Number 1, always focus on that urgent repair intent. 2. Use those specific, long-tail, location-based keywords. 3. Write ads that are simple, clear, and build trust. 4. Send that click to a dedicated service page, not your homepage. And last but not least, you got to track your results to see which keywords are actually making the phone ring, and then just do more of that.
You know, maybe the best part about this whole strategy is just how fast it works. Because you're not trying to create demand, you're just tapping into demand that's already there. Many businesses that follow these steps start seeing real, qualified leads coming in within the first few days of going live.
So I'm going to leave you with one final question to think about. When you look at what you're spending on marketing right now, just ask yourself this one thing. Is your budget just buying general attention, kind of hoping someone will notice you? Or is it strategically buying intent, putting you right in front of the customer who needs you right now?